I'm coming to you from the center of Athens, busy highway, a lot of noise. We got water fountains here, which are also really, really noisy, but hopefully we'll get through this video. It'll be a short one. I'm actually at the statue of President Truman, the statue of Truman, which is here in the center of Athens. And here's what it says on the plaque here. It says, Harry S. Truman, President of the United States of America, April 12th, 1945, January 20th, 1943. Statesman, humanitarian, Philhellene, dedicated by the Order of Ahepa, May 29, 1963. That is the statue of President Harry S. Truman here in the center of Athens. And I thought it would be a good place to talk real briefly about some U.S. politics, touch upon Afghanistan a little bit. We have the Taliban that is just about in position to take over the entire country. City after city, town after town is falling, and pretty soon, maybe within the next couple of months, maybe weeks, I believe that Afghanistan will be controlled and ruled by the Taliban. So we have Jen Psaki, yes, our favorite White House press secretary, Jen Psaki, came out with this statement. I'm going to play you the video real soon, but here is the statement via a tweet from the post-millennial. When pressed on reaching a negotiated political settlement in Afghanistan, Psaki says the Taliban, and I quote, "The Taliban has to make an assessment on what they want their role to be in the international community." Here's the video, everybody.
The Taliban is clearly on the march. Your objective is to have a negotiated political settlement. What gives you confidence that the Taliban is interested in that?
Well, the Taliban has to make an assessment. One, we have also said that there's no question that the Afghan National Defense Security Forces would be strengthened, as would the Afghan political leadership, if they were to have more success in fighting back. There's no question about that. We're not hiding from that in any way, shape, or form. The Taliban also has to make an assessment about what they want their role to be in the international community. And I know that Ambassador Khalilzad made comments when he was at the political negotiations yesterday, making clear that the international community is going to watch closely how the Taliban behaves. They have a range of tools in their arsenal as well to take steps should they choose.
All right, so that is Jen Psaki coming up with another very dumb statement. She's famous for those statements. A lot of people forget that she was in the Obama White House, and boy, did she say some really stupid stuff when she was working for the Obama administration. Actually, back then, I think she was either at the Defense Department or the Secretary of State. I believe she was the press secretary for the Secretary of State, for the Department of State. And boy, was she just saying really stupid things. So she's really good at saying dumb stuff. But after she said this statement, she got roasted on Twitter. Donald Trump Jr. said, LOL, yeah, the Taliban really cares how they're viewed by the international community. These people live in a clown dream world. Perhaps Psaki should go live there and try to convince them to care. I'd be curious as to how much they will heed her advice. Good times, yeah. Don't be waiting on Psaki to move to Afghanistan, Trump Jr. I doubt that's going to happen. Montgomery Granger tweeted this: the Taliban get to decide what they want their role to be internationally. I thought one of the reasons we got out was because the Taliban are territorially nationalistic and not interested in what goes on outside their borders, a la Al-Qaeda, IS et al. Okay, pretty funny tweets, but this one's the best one. This one is the best one from this account, Sandy Ego. Have they taken a position on global warming? I love that one. I got a tweet for you guys. I don't use Twitter, but if I was going to tweet, I would say, how about what's their view on critical race theory? Do they believe there are more than two genders? We could ask the Taliban those things. Let's invite them to Scotland right now. There's a UN climate summit going on in Scotland right now. Maybe they can invite the Taliban to attend. Here's a serious question, though, and I'll end it on this. A serious thought that I have related to Psaki's comment. Will she afford the same courtesy to Assad and Syria? Will the Biden White House come out and say that the Assad government, and what's the quote here? The Assad government has to make an assessment on what their role in the international community would be? Will they recognize the fact that Assad in Syria has a role in the international community and they have the sovereignty to assess that role? Will she make a statement like that with Assad? What about Lukashenko in Belarus? What about that government? Did they afford the same courtesy to Gaddafi in Libya? No, they did not. They did not. I could go on and on. The list can go on and on and on. But obviously, the Biden White House is completely embarrassed for the latest developments that have now taken place in Afghanistan. But I think it was expected. Everyone knew that the Taliban was going to take over. What a wasted 20 years. What a wasted 20 years. They built nothing. They created nothing in Afghanistan. All gone. And now Psaki is just saying dumb stuff, which is pretty much her MO. Anyway, everybody, that's the video coming to you from the statue of President Truman right here in Athens, Greece. Apologize for the noise, the fountains, the traffic, but you know, I wanted to do a video here and show you this statue. So the Duran shop, 10% off. Use the code REALNEWS. And please go to our locals, theduran.locals.com. We have a lot of good content there from my channel, Alexandra's channel, the Duran's channel. It's all in one place, as well as the community is adding a lot of great content and information on our locals. And go to the great new media platforms, Super U, BitChute, ODYSEE, and Rumble. Take care, everybody.